Okay, so child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch in, and walk your hands all the way forward. Give your body a nice deep stretch. Relax your head. Maybe even put your forehead down on the mat and just take this pose, this moment to arrive and to surrender whatever is happening just to this practice for this 1 hour. And start sending your tailbone down towards your heels, maybe even touch your glutes to the heels. And at the same time, keep walking your hands forward to the front of the mat. And then go ahead and bring your right hand behind your back. Flip your left palm to face open. And you'll feel a stretch underneath your left armpit. And then come back to center. And switch sides. Left hand goes behind. And right palm faces up. And you get to feel the stretch underneath your right armpit. One last time in this child's pose, and then press yourself up into a tabletop position with your hands underneath your shoulders and knees under your hips. Take an inhale, arc your back, look up, drop the stomach, draw the shoulders back and down. And then on the exhale, round your spine like a big howling cat. Push the floor away. Do this 2 more times. Inhale, arc. And exhale, round. One more time, breath comes in, and then breath goes away. And then go ahead and come back to neutral position. Tuck your toes, walk your hands slightly forward, maybe a few inches forward, and press yourself up into a downward facing dog right away. So maybe separate your hands a little wider, maybe separate your feet a little wider. Spread your fingers, and in this position start bicycling your legs. Bend one knee at a time. Relax your neck. Stretch back. And when you're satisfied with this movement, straighten up both legs. Take an inhale, lift your heels high up. On the exhale, draw the heels down towards the ground. Maybe they touch, maybe not, but keep your tailbone down up in the sky. Take an inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower down your heels, uncross your shoulders. One last time, breath comes in. And then breath goes away. On your next breath in, lift your heels the highest and walk your feet forward towards your hands. Come into a ragdoll position. So grab your opposite elbows and slightly bend your knees if you need to. And just start swinging side to side if that feels good. Or stay still. Or bring your hands behind your neck and behind your skull and just give yourself a little massage here. Whatever feels good in your body today. And then when you're satisfied with this movement, bring your hands down to the floor. Heel toe your feet together first. And then start rolling yourself up. One vertebra at a time. Shoulders are the last ones to come up. Shrug them up to your ears and then draw them away. Take an inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Reach. On the exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And here again, take a little moment, a few breaths maybe, to draw the attention in the areas of your body that need this yoga class the most today. Maybe your lower back, maybe your shoulders or neck, or anything really. Maybe your mind. Yes, all of it. Okay, with your next breath in, bring your arms up one more time. And on the exhale, bring your elbows wide, bring your fingertips to the temples. Take an inhale, open up all the way, look up, arch your back, push your chest up. On the exhale, round your spine, bring your elbows together, kind of even bend forward a little bit. Inhale, open up, stretch. Exhale, round. 2 more times, breath comes in. Exhale, round. Yes, 1 more time, breath in. And round. Next inhale, all the way up, arms come up. On the exhale, fold forward, down to the ground. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine, bring your hands to your shins. On the exhale, bring your hands down to the floor, step your right leg back. Knee comes down, low lunge. So look at your front knees right over your ankle. Press your knee down to the floor, squeeze your glutes, push your hips forward. Yes, inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, cactus arms, push your hips forward, open up your chest. 2 more times, breath in, and away. 1 more time, inhale, exhale, away. Next inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, bring your hands down, tuck your toes, step back into plank. Okay, in this plank, let's hold it. Shift your weight forward and back a few times. Twist forward and back, push the floor away. Let's do 2 more. 1 last time. Lower yourself down all the way to the ground. Bring your hands wider than your mat. Bring your feet together. Take an inhale, cobra with the elbows wide. Exhale, lower down. 2 more times, breath in. And breath away. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Hands underneath your shoulders, come up into your knees and stretch back into child's pose. When you're ready, shift your weight forward back into tabletop, tuck your toes, walk your hands slightly forward, downward facing dog, hips go high up. 3 breaths, in through your nose, exhale through your mouth. 2 more. 1 more time. Then exhale away. Next inhale, lift your heels high up, walk your feet forward towards your hands. Upper lip, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Right up to standing, all the way up, arms come up. Exhale, hands to your heart. 1 more time, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold down towards the ground. Upper lip, lengthen your spine, hands to your shins, look forward. On the exhale, hands come down, step your left leg back, knee down, low lunge. Once again, look at your front knee. It's right over your ankle. Squeeze your glutes, push your hips forward. You're squeezing your glutes to protect your lower back. Push your hips forward and then bring your arms up. Exhale, pull your elbows in, cactus. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, cactus arms. 1 more time, breath in. And away. Reach up the highest. Hands go down, step back into plank and hold this plank 1 more time. Start shifting your weight forward and back. 5 and 4 and 3, 2, 1 last time. This time we're going down halfway, chaturanga. Slide your elbows by your sides. Flip your toes, upward facing dog. Draw the shoulders down and back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips go high up. 3 breaths. And away. 2 more breaths. See if you can straighten up your knees. See if you can send your heels down lower, but tailbone up higher. 1 more breath here. And then we'll do 1 more sun A. Take an inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. On the exhale, step or jump front. Upper lip lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. All the way up to stand in. jump back, flow, chaturanga. Upward dog breath comes in. Downward dog breath goes away. Very good. 3 breaths before we move on to sunbeam. Push the floor away with all of your 10 fingers and especially your thumbs. Rotate your elbows slightly in toward each other. Lift up the shoulders. One more breath. Next inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump front. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold down. Chair pose. Knees together, feet together, sit. Tilt your tailbone slightly under. Keep squeezing your knees together. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Lift your arms a little higher. On exhale, bring your hands to your heart and twist over to the right. So left elbow outside of your right knee. Press your top hand into your bottom hand and move your chest up. So your hands are right in between your chest bones. But keep squeezing your glutes. 1 more breath. Next inhale, back to chair pose. And we'll go right back to the other side. Left, turn to the left. Right elbow outside of your left knee. Press your top hand into your bottom. Squeeze the glutes, sit a little lower. 1 more breath. Next inhale, arms come up, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Yes, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Hands go down, step or jump back, flow low. Upward dog breath comes in. Downward dog breath goes away. Let's take right leg all the way up, as high as you can go. Bend your knee, open up your hips, stack your hips one on top of the other. You're stretching your hip flexor here, but engaging your glute to lift the knee a little higher. And if you need to, you can circle your leg if that feels good, a few times. And then when you're ready, straighten up your leg all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, step forward for crescent lunge. So back heel is lifted. Bend your front knee slightly, lift up your back heel a lot, all the way onto your tippy toe. Bring your arms up. Exhale, slowly. Inhale, reach a little higher. On the exhale, we're going to twist to the right, open up your arms, bring your arms parallel to the floor. Yes. Stay. 2 breaths. Right leg forward, yes. 1 more breath. Next, inhale, lift up, look up, reverse, reach your hand down, back this back leg. On the exhale, windmill your hands down, come back into 3-legged dog, right leg goes up. Yes. Big inhale, lift your leg as high as you can. On the exhale, bring your right knee to touch your right elbow. Yes, inhale, lift out all the way up. Exhale, knee to your elbow. 2 more times, right away, core work. Inhale. Exhale, forward. 1 more time in. Exhale, forward. Lift your leg all the way up, the highest. Step forward for crescent, 1 more time. The same right leg, we're opening up for warrior 2. So drop your back heel, I'm gonna turn around. Drop your back heel to the floor. Bend your front knee, look at it, make sure it's right over your ankle. Send your knee slightly to the right and then open up your arms. Good, this is your warrior 2. We're here for 3 breaths. Unshrug your shoulders, sit a little lower. 2 more. 1 more breath. Next inhale, reverse. Windmill your hands down, flow low, chaturanga. Step back, lower down. Upward dog breath comes in. Downward dog breath goes away. Very good, left leg goes up as high as you can. Left leg. Bend your knee, open up your hips, stack your hips one on top of the other. but at the same time send your right heel down towards the ground. And if it feels good, circle your knee a few times. One more. Okay, when you're ready, straighten up your leg. On the exhale, step forward for crescent lunge. Back heel lifted. Good. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale, reach higher without shrugging your shoulders. On the exhale, twist over to the left. So arms are parallel to the floor. Very good. Perfect. Stay. Keep breathing. So gent twist over to the other side. So you twisting across. Yes, good. One more breath. Next inhale, lift your right arm up, reach up. On the exhale, bring your hands down. Three-legged dog, left leg goes up this time. Inhale, lift the leg as high as you can. On the exhale, left knee to the left elbow or even left tricep, touch it in. 3 more times, inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to elbow. Bring the weight of your body into your hands. 2 more. One more breath. And forward. Next, inhale, lift your leg as high as you can. Step forward for warrior crescent lunge first. And then open up warrior 2. Or right away warrior 2, doesn't really matter. This transitional pose. So knee over your ankle, back foot is firm against the ground. Open up your arms. And then sit a little lower. 2 more breaths here. Unshrug your shoulders. 1 more breath. Next inhale, reverse. Windmill, your hands down, flow. 1 long exhale. Upward facing out breath comes in. Downward facing out breath goes away. 3 breaths in downward dog. And if you need a child's pose as a break or a water break, go ahead and do that. Or stay and breathe. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Next inhale, lift your heels high up, bend your knees, look forward. 1 more center beat. Exhale, jump your feet front. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. 1 breath, 1 movement. Exhale, fold forward. Chair pose, arms come up. Exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale, press. Exhale, sit lower. Inhale, open up your arms. Exhale, sit lower. Next inhale, chair pose, back to center. Exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, press your hands, twist. Exhale, sit. Inhale, open up your arms. Sit lower. Chair pose. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, lengthen. Hands go down, step or jump back. 1 long exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog, breath in. Downward dog, breath away. Right leg up. Step it forward, crescent. Arms come up, inhale. Open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Windmill your hands down, flow low, chaturanga. Upward dog, breath in. Downward dog, breath away. Left leg goes up. Step forward. Rise up for crescent, back heel lifted. Open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Windmill your hands down, flow, chaturanga. Catch your breath. Child's pose, stretch back. Good. Very good. Stay here in child's pose for a few moments. We're Or if you need a water break, go ahead and do that. We're moving on to balance. But still breathing. Whatever we do, we are breathing. Okay, when you are ready, come back into a downward facing dog. Take your right leg all the way up, inhale. Exhale, step forward for crescent lunge. We've done this already. Okay, bring your arms up. Inhale, crescent lunge, and then arms come up. Okay, settle in. Now first, eagle arms. Left arm under, left arm under, okay? So cross your arms. And then draw the elbows of your chest, draw the shoulders away from your ears. And then engage your core, come into eagle pose, left leg over. So left arm under, left leg over. Settle in. So see if you can wrap this leg around, squeeze your inner thighs, and then find your balance. Okay, 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, draw the shoulders down, tilt your tailbone under. 1 more breath. Okay, next inhale, uncross your arms, uncross your legs, come into airplane pose. Palms facing down, toes facing down, both of the hips, hip bones are facing down. Take an inhale, lift your chest a little higher. Exhale, lift your leg a little higher. 1 more breath here, or 1 more try. Yes. On the exhale, come up to standing. Hug this left knee to your chest. Hug it in. Give your ankle a circle, or your foot a circle. And then option 1, you stay here. Option 2, you grab your big toe with your peace fingers and stay here, or extend your leg all the way forward. So all the way forward, maybe extend your arm to the side. Find your balance, or just stay hugging your knee. 1 more breath. And then finally come into tree pose, foot inside of your right inner thigh. This is the last balancing position on this leg. I know this right leg is tired. But what can you do to ease it off? Send some breath there. So take an inhale, push your foot into your inner thigh. Push your inner thigh into your foot. Bring your hands to your heart, or maybe all the way up. One more breath. And then let go of your legs, shake out your legs. This should feel good, huh? Separate your feet hip width distance apart, or maybe even a little wider if that feels good. Take an inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend forward, glue your elbows to your sides. Put your stomach onto your thighs, and relax your neck. You can slightly bend your knees if you need to. Stay.
You walked out.
1 more breath. Okay, and then let go of your feet. Bring your hands in front of your feet. Heel toe your feet together. We'll go for crow pose. Don't think too much. Spread your fingers wide. Bend your knees, lift up your heels, and place your knees right into your tricep or almost into your armpits. Okay? And then shift your weight forward into your hands. So you hold in your body with your hands. Now stay here with your toes on the ground, or lift up 1 foot and stay here or lift up both feet and stay there in crow. So very many options. So you can have your feet on the ground, but just have this feeling of your hands holding your body. One more breath. And then step your legs back into plank. Find your plank position. So lower down, upward facing dog, breath comes in. Downward facing dog, breath goes away. So when I turn around to face you, you don't have to turn around. I just want you to see me a little bit better. So you don't have to turn every time I turn. Take a breath and lift up your heels. Exhale, lower down. Okay, left leg goes up, inhale. Step forward for crescent. Back heel lifted. We're just repeating the same thing. Back heel lifted, arms come up. Good. Draw the shoulders down. Right arm under for eagle arms. Send your shoulders down, engage your core, and then slide your legs forward for eagle legs. I'm gonna turn around to face you. You don't have to turn. Perfect. Hip bones are facing forward. Draw the shoulders down. Settle into your nest. Lift your elbows off your chest. And most importantly, breathe. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Undo your arms, undo your legs, come into airplane pose. Send your right leg back. Palms alongside your body, palms facing down. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lift your leg a little higher. Inhale, lift up the chest. Exhale, leg a little higher. 1 more breath. On the exhale, hug your right knee to your chest. Okay, hug it in. Okay, I'm gonna turn 1 more time. You don't have to turn. Yes. So give your ankle a roll or a circle. And then stay here or grab your big toe with your peace fingers. Maybe stay here again. Or extend your leg forward. Maybe extend your arm to the side. For a little bit more balance and a hamstring stretch. And then when you're ready, tree pose. Foot into your inner thigh. Hips are facing forward. Knee goes sideways. Engage your core, tilt your tailbone under so there is no arch in your back. And then bring your hands where they're comfortable. In prayer, or up, or maybe behind you. See what you need most. 1 more breath. And then let go of your tree pose. Relax, shake out your legs. Separate your feet hip width distance apart. Take an inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold down. Slide your hands underneath your feet for gorilla pose. Move your feet towards your wrists and wiggle your toes, kind of massaging your wrists. We're gonna go for 1 more crow pose. Don't think too much. Hands in front of your feet. Heel toe your feet together. Lift up your heels high and land your knees on top of your triceps. And shift your weight forward so more weight of your body is supported by your hands. Mute you for a moment. Okay, and then lift up one heel or one toes, one set of toes, 1 foot. And maybe lift the other one. See how it goes the second time around. Look right in front of you. Bring your toes together. 1 more breath. And then land your feet back. Land into a squat. Into a squat. So I'm going to turn around to face you once again. So feet hip width distance apart or a little wider. So the heels are on the ground. And then bring your hands in front of your chest. Lift up your chest. Push your elbows into your knees. Lengthen your spine. And then in this position, you can shift your weight side to side if that feels good. Good. One more breath. Okay, and then however you want to get there, bring your hands down, bring your feet together, roll yourself up to standing, all the way up. Let's reset in the mountain position. So feet together, knees together, shoulders down, palms facing forward. Tilt your tailbone under. Just close your eyes for a few moments. Mountain pose. When you're ready to move, bring your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Half the lift, lengthen your spine. Hands go down, step or jump back, lower down, chaturanga. Upward dog breath comes in. Downward dog breath goes away. 3 breaths here, in through your nose, and out through your mouth. One more time in, and away. One more breath. Left leg goes up, inhale. Step it forward, come into warrior 2. Drop your back heel to the ground, bend your front knee. Open up your arms. Imagine that you're trying to pull the ends of the mat together, so kind of squeeze in your inner thighs without moving your legs. Make your legs stable. Inhale, reverse. Extended side angle, elbow onto your thigh, bicep to your ear. So one straight line from your ankle to your fingertips. Look up, kind of like you're looking from under your armpit. If you want a little extra challenge for your obliques, extend the bottom arm as well without moving your legs. Very good. And then come back, warrior 2. Settle in. Inhale, reverse. Straighten up your front leg, make it straight, so both legs are straight. Start reaching forward, push your hips back, reach forward like you're trying to grab something on the wall. When you cannot reach any longer, bring your hand down to your shin or all the way to the ground. Triangle pose. Open up your arms. Both legs are strong. You should be feeling this into your left inner thigh and your hamstring. Also stack your shoulders one on top of the other and see if you can open your chest. Rotate your bottom left side of your chest to the ceiling. One more breath. Come back to center. Rebend your front knee for a moment. And then shift your right leg slightly forward. Okay? Here's what I want you to do. Move your feet parallel and alongside your mat. So, let me see. Left leg forward, right leg back, and the outsides of your feet are in line with the outsides of your mat. Does that make sense? Let me move my mat a little bit. So, your right leg, left leg forward, right leg back, and the outsides of your feet are in line with the outsides of your mat. Make sense? Let me see. So Jen, move your right leg forward and to the outside of your mat. Yeah, flip it, turn it. Both legs are facing front. Yes, yes. Okay, you got it. Okay, so both legs are straight. Straighten up, yes, perfect. Now lift up your right arm. Same deal, reach forward, push your legs back, like you're trying to reach something on the wall. You should feel immediately the stretch in the front of your leg. And then bring your hand down alongside your right leg. And then lift up your left arm, twist. But keep both legs straight. Both legs are straight. Let me see, Yolanda. So left leg forward, left leg forward. Yes. Both sets of toes are facing front. And move your feet a little closer. Step your right leg. Yes. Straighten out both knees. Right arm goes up. Right arm up. Yes. And then bend forward. So you bend it forward. Yes. Perfect. So your stomach faces down. Yes. You feel the stretch in your left leg? Good. Good. Okay. And then re-bend your knees. Just step your feet together at the top of your mat. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hands go down, step or jump back, chaturanga, lower down. Upward facing dog breath comes in. Downward facing dog breath goes away. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So right leg goes up. Step forward for warrior two. Warrior two. Bend your front knee. Open up your arms. Once again, engage your inner thighs. Yes. Perfect. Inhale, reverse. Extended side angle. Elbow to your thigh. Bicep to your ear. And once again, one straight line from your ankle to your fingertips. Keep breathing. Look up. Maybe extend your bottom arm as well for extra oblique work. Yes. Come back to center, warrior two. Settle down. Inhale, reverse. Straighten up your front leg. Triangle pose. Reach forward, push your hips back. Reach, reach, reach. And then bring your hand down. Open up, triangle. So in triangle, front leg is straight. Straighten up your front leg. Yes, yes, yes. This is not how low you can go. You don't have to touch the ground. But how open can you get? So, Jen, stack your shoulders one on top of the other. Lift your arm, left arm up, higher, higher, up, up, up. Yes, but keep straightening your leg. Don't bend your knee. Perfect. Stay. Okay, one more breath. Rebend your front knee, come back up. And then rotate. So step your left leg slightly forward. We're doing the same thing. Align your outsides of your feet with the outsides of your mat. Both toes, sets of toes are facing forward. Both legs are strong for pyramid pose. And both legs are straight. Straight up, yes. Left arm goes up. Left arm up. Yes, bend forward all the way. Push your hips back without bending your knees. Don't go down yet. Lean forward. Reach forward like you're trying to touch the wall. Yes. And then bring your hands down, but keep your legs straight. You should feel this in your right inner thigh and right hamstring. Right kind of where your knee connects your shin, your what's it called? Thigh and hamstring. Okay, one more breath. And then slightly rebend your knees, step your feet forward at the top of your mat. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. On the exhale, hands go down, step or jump back to plank. Stay in this plank. Stay in plank. Squeeze your glutes. Engage your core. Now bring your heels together. Draw your heels over to the left. Right arm goes up. Side plank. And if you need a modification, bottom knee can come down. For side plank, 3 breaths. Push the floor away. 2. 1 more breath. Come back to center plank. Switch sides. Left heels go to the right. Left arm goes open. 3 breaths here. 2 more. 5, slow, slow, 4, bend your elbows, 3, 2, and 1, lay down. Good job. Good job. Rest, you can bring your forehead down onto your forearms if that feels good. And just rest for a few moments. And then when you're ready to move, bring your toes together, bring your hand alongside your body, palms facing down. Take an inhale, lift up your upper body, your chest, your hands off the floor. On the exhale, lift up your legs, lift up your knees without bending your knees. 2 more. 1 more breath. Lower yourself down, exhale. Good, rest. Then you can do the same thing once again, or you can bend both knees, grab the outsides of your feet, draw the knees towards each other. They don't have to touch, but they have to be in line with your hip bones, so draw them in. Take an inhale, lift up your chest once again. On the exhale, lift up your knees, kick your feet into your hands, lift up the knees. 3 breaths. Inhale, chest rises. Exhale, legs rise. 2 more. 1 more breath. And then slowly lower down. Keep your knees bent. Windshield wipe your knees side to side. Or your feet, rather. Massaging your quads. And then straighten up your legs. Tuck your toes. Press your hands underneath your shoulders. The same way as we got here. On the count of 5, slowly press yourself up to high plank. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look forward. Jump your feet forward. Come into seated position. And then boat pose, Navasana. Straighten up your legs if you can. Or modification, bend your knees. Or even keep your hands on the floor. Okay. Boat pose. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, come up. 5 more times. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Draw the shoulders down. 4 more. And up. 3, 2. 1 more time. Hug your knees. Lay down onto your back. Lay down onto your back. Good. You can hug your knees, you can rock side to side, if that feels good. And then lower down your feet to the floor, hip width distance apart. And then walk your heels closer to your glutes so much that you can touch your fingers to your, to your heels. Take an inhale. On the exhale, press your tailbone up to the sky for shoulder bridge. Clasp your hand underneath your lower back. Roll onto the outer edges of your shoulders. And propel your chest up and your legs up. Stay here. 3 breaths. 2 more. 1 more breath. Slowly lower yourself down, all the way onto the ground. Bring your knees wide, feet together, Supta Baddha. Maybe close your eyes if that feels good. Rest for a few moments. And then when you're ready, come back to center. One more shoulder bridge or full wheel if you wish to. Feet to the ground, push your hips up. For shoulder bridge, you can also place your hands underneath your sacrum and walk your elbows underneath your wrist and support yourself this way. Or you can bring your hands alongside your ears, a little wider than your shoulders. Press yourself up to your head and then propel up for full wheel. Wherever you are, 3 breaths. Hips are lifting high. One more breath. Slowly lower yourself down, tailbone to the ground, and then hug your knees to your chest. Now when you're ready, extend your legs all the way up. Press your hands to the floor. Glue them to the ground so they're not moving. Take an inhale, lift your tailbone up. Use your abdominal strength and lift the legs up and then over your head. You don't have to touch the ground with your feet. Watch for any painful sensations in your neck. But if you touch on the ground, that's perfect, but you don't have to. And if you touch on the ground, you can bring your knees, bend your knees and come into ear pressure pose or death movement pose. So knees outside of your ears. But keep your hands on the forehead. One more breath, please. And then slowly start unrolling yourself down. One vertebra at a time. Once your tailbone reaches the ground, come into a heavy baby pose. Grab the outsides of your feet. Pull your feet towards your armpits. Ankles over your knees. And then start sending your tailbone down to the floor as well. Maybe rock side to side if that feels good. Just transition up into seated and turn around into plank. However you want to get there, just find your way into plank. Take an inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, breath comes in. Downward facing dog, breath goes away. Right leg goes up. Inhale. On the exhale, bring your right knee to your right thumb for half pigeon pose. So before we go down, move your ankles slightly forward. Rotate your both hip bones facing forward. And then lower yourself down onto your forearms. Or all the way down onto the floor. Half pigeon pose. Stay a little bit longer in half pigeon, or you can come back up onto your hands and bend your left leg for additional quad stretch. So you can grab it with any hand you want, same hand or opposite hand, your choice. And when you're satisfied with this movement, lower down your leg, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your left toe, send your right leg up, shake, bend, circle, do whatever you need to do. Lower down your leg, take an inhale. On the exhale, shift your weight forward, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, breath comes in. Downward facing dog, breath goes away. Left leg goes up. Same deal, exhale, half pigeon pose. Knee to thumb, foot forward, hips facing forward, lower down. Once again, if you want to stay a little bit longer, do that, or come up onto your hands, bend your knee, quad stretch. And then let go of your foot, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, send your left leg all the way up, shake, bend, circle, move however you want to, and then lower down your leg, take an inhale, we're going for one final vinyasa, shift your weight forward, lower down, chaturanga, upward up, breath comes in, downward up, breath goes away. And then start walking your feet forward towards your hands. Come down to seated. And find your way on your back. Find your way onto your back. With your legs extended. With your palms alongside your body. And facing up. Draw the shoulders down away from your ears. Relax your entire body and feel the heaviness of your body on the ground, especially your sacrum, your shoulders, those areas that are connected the most with the floor. One more time in and away, and then slow down your breath. Make it unnoticeable. And rest here in Shavasana. Coming back to your breath. And start wiggling your fingers and toes. Maybe give your ankles and your wrists a few rolls and circles. And when you're ready to move, turn onto your right side into fetal position. Rest your head on your bicep if that feels good. And then press yourself up to seated. Cross your legs in front of you. Keep your eyes closed. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more breath. And away through your mouth. One more time, inhale through your nose. Out through your mouth. Bring your hands to your heart. Thumbs to your third eye center, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. Good job. Let me know.